I honestly had a lot of things that helped motivate me to leave the church. It was a slow process for me. I didn't just one day wake up and go, ooh, I want to start drinking coffee and alcohol. It just started really slowly. 2018 was the last time that I paid my tithing. And I remember thinking that everything bad was going to happen to me because I did that. Sorry, I was saying hi to my daughter. And once I saw that nothing bad was happening to me for not paying my tithing, it made me kind of huh. I mean, I know that I'm not the only ex-Mormon out there that's going to say that they had that same experience. I know there'll be some ex-Mormons or Mormons now that are like, no, I always knew that it would be okay if I didn't pay my tithing. Literally, I wasn't going to have my house crashing on me. I thought that. And I just kind of started using more critical thinking, like questioning things, which I was very much a free thinker anyways within the Mormon church. I actually did not agree that so in Mormon theology, it's that once you die and you make it to whatever kingdom, there's 3 kingdoms. We'll talk later about the 3 kingdoms. There's 3 kingdoms, and once you get placed into one of them, if one of them's not the celestial kingdom, so that's basically heaven, so it's either the telestial or terrestrial. I guess even outer darkness is considered its own thing, which is like hell. You could not rank up. You couldn't ever make it to the celestial kingdom. That once you had that final judgment, that God, you were there. And I honestly did not believe that about God, but that's what I'm being taught. I remember hearing that in seminary, that you just have to make sure you do everything that you can, because if you don't get to the celestial kingdom, you're going to go to one of the other ones, and you're just going to, you're there for eternity. And I just thought, that sounds terrible. What kind of a God would be okay with something like that? But then again, I would then, believe that, well, we don't know, God has his mysteries, and the Bible is just fucking full of mystery. I mean, I love it when I hear, Christians say, oh, it clearly talks about how in the Bible, no sex before marriage. Didn't some of those kings have all these concubines and wives? That's okay. Somehow God was okay with it then for a leader of a nation to have multiple women he could be tapping. But today, to define a relationship and make sure you're compatible with that person, you can't get in the sheets. I mean, even just fine, you just want a one-night stand, whatever. Why does God care, but he's okay with the Bible? Okay, see where we're going with this? So, anyways, I'm on a whole rant there. I left for a lot of reasons. It wasn't a slow process, or it was a slow process. Sorry, I was going to say it wasn't. It was a slow process. It took me a while. I did it step by step. I kept, I think, allowing for can I take this subject that I'm worried about, and can I rule it out as being true or false? And so I would do a bunch of research, and then it was oh, yeah, I can't, this is a problem that even the church is in agreement with me on this, that yeah, he did marry more than 40 women, and some of them were almost 15. I don't really care how you slice it. I've heard all kinds of really ridiculous arguments that, well, back in that time, 14-year-olds did marry, older men. They didn't marry 30-year-old men who were already married, by the way, and multiple of them. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Why are we still playing these games, church? Why are we still doing this? Why aren't we just calling it what it is? I think he clearly had a sex addiction.